Good morning. It's Sunday the 29th of August and we've just left the house in our raincoats. It's been raining all morning, but I can see some blue sky. I'm optimistic. And anyway, rain's just a bit of water. Started the day with porridge, the breakfast of champions. Not that I just eat it for breakfast, it can be the lunch of champions and the dinner of champions as well in my book. We are going to head up to KiteKite Falls and actually walk past the falls this time, and we can show you those. It's one of our favourite walks. Just a note about, I just think about my raincoat. Joe particularly spends a lot of time researching the gear that we wear when we walk. We've got some quite serious walks coming up in September, October, November, and it's important to have good gear. And so these raincoats that we've got, which I can't pronounce it, but it was last year's birthday present. Pit zips. The ability to be able to unzip the pits of your raincoat on a hot and steamy day is life-changing, truly. Anyway, as we set off on our somewhat misty and rainy walk, I'll make sure I keep you updated and show you all the really good stuff. There are a number of options with the falls, and you've seen in previous days that we've gone in and done some side loops. We're going to go all the way to the falls, but again we've got options and ways that we can do it. So we're going to go the hard way that gives us the most exercise. The way that we're going to do it is that we're going to go up. How many steps are there, Joe? 475 steps up to the top of the waterfall, and then we're going to cross over another creek and we're going to go all the way on quite a steep path up to Piha Road. We'll turn around, we'll come back, and this time as we come down, instead of taking the step option, we'll come down through a path, stop at the falls. We always stop at the falls because you need to look at it and appreciate it because it's so beautiful, and then walk back a slightly different way. Anyway, it will unfold and I'll show you. KiteKite Falls is one of the pathways that was affected by the kauri dieback closure in the Waitakere. So about 18 months ago it was reopened. All the paths have been completely updated, so they've raised the paths with gravel to make sure that water can't sit and that there's no contact with the kauri root, the root of the tree. And there's also a lot of boardwalks that have been built over the top of the root system. So the track is in amazing condition and it's a fantastic walk. You should try it. And it's just up. It just keeps going up and up to the top of the waterfall. Okay, so I'm right at the top of the KiteKite Falls, just crossing over the creek. And if you look behind me, that falls over into the falls, and we'll show you those. But interestingly, when they were mining timber in the Waitakere at the beginning of the 1900s, they used to float the logs down this creek and over the falls and then float them out. I'm not sure how successful and how many pieces the logs were in after they got down the falls, but that's how they did it. This part of track that we're walking along now is above the KiteKite Falls. So we've crossed the creek at the top and we're now walking about 1 kilometre up to Piha Road. This piece of the track was only reopened, maybe 6 months ago, really recently, so it had been closed again for maintenance to bring it up to standard. But it's a beautiful addition to the walk. because we're in a coldie dieback area, you need to wash and clean your feet, going in and out every time. Brush, a bit of a spray. Hey Soph.
Hey Mum.
It's time for the Soph spot.
Yay.
How's your day been?
It's been okay. Done the uni, did some lacrosse stuff. We're doing like a team challenge thing, so we had to make a cool stick routine. So I did that and posted that. And had a good pizza at lunch.
What are you having for dinner tonight?
Smoked salmon by Joseph on the grill, so that's pretty exciting.
Yeah.
And I'm getting vaccinated tomorrow, so that's pretty exciting. And yeah, that's it really.
What a shabby view out here that you've got, Soph, from your room.
Yeah, really not living too badly.
It's not too bad.
Exactly.
Time to light the barbecue. Hey Joe, I see we watched you light it, but what are you putting in the barbecue for dinner?
Hello, Bridgie. In my little Jack Daniels Primo, I have a whole chook that I've rubbed down with my own special spices.
Ooh.
And just doing it nice and slow for a couple of hours, probably about 3 hours. And then I've got a whole side of salmon that I've got marinating in maple syrup, white wine.
Tamari.
Tamari.
Maple syrup.
Brown
Tamari.
sugar, and one other, miso.
Miso.
Paste. And so that's just marinating in that, and that takes about an hour and a quarter. And it's for the girls to eat.
Can't wait. Thank you very much.
Slave driver.